Man, I am so thankful for BCI and for Brother Tim and his leadership and vision for the peer learning group. You know, sometimes as pastor, we kind of feel like Elijah who said, you know, I'm the only one left, and it's just simply not true. We all have very similar struggles, and we need each other. And man, sometimes we just have blind spots. We can't see. We need coaching. We need advice. We need to, we just need to lay it out on the table and let somebody else look in from the outside and show us things we're missing. And so these guys are, they're a great encouragement to me. They ask me the hard questions, hold me accountable to the 3 or 4 things that I said last time that I needed to go do. And so, and we need that accountability. It's biblical.
One of the ways this has been beneficial to me is hearing other ideas, what other guys are doing. Today we're talking about assimilation, for example. And what do you do when somebody first walks in the door until you get them fully integrated in the church, and hearing different paths that different churches have. And one of the guys in particular put our church to shame, but that's all right. Good to be reminded of what others are doing, learn some things, and go back and try and apply them in our own church. So that's a valuable piece of what we're doing, along with the relational pieces. It's great to be able to come and in a safe environment and share what's going on with you, joys, sorrows. Rejoice with those who rejoice, weep with those who weep. There's a particular way when pastors are together that happens that you can't really do anywhere else. So there's a lot of give and take. As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another, and that's part of what happens here.
So one of the things that's been beneficial to the BCI peer group is being able to share as a pastor with another pastor what's going on in my life has been very, very encouraging and lightens the burden. So we all come in with different things going on in our lives, and the pressure of pastoral ministry and the difficulties that go with pastoral ministry when you're trying to love people and you don't feel like you're being loved well. To share that with another pastor and he understands and can encourage you and just listen, maybe not even give advice, but just to listen helps lighten the load. And I remember coming in even this week thinking, I have so many things to do. I really would be better if I just didn't go. But when I walked in, my wife encouraged me to go. So you really need this. And so I walked in the restaurant and all the guys were standing there, and it was just like the burden lifted. It was so good to see those guys. And then to hear their stories and what was going on in their lives encouraged me, and I'm going, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. And that was very, very, it was just a blessing.
And so I'm just grateful for Brother Matt and his leadership in our group, and for BCI, and for, the commitment that BCI has to the churches and to the pastors is such a blessing. And praying that this model will multiply, and guys all across Iowa, BCI will have an opportunity to be in a peer learning group.